The views and opinions of this broadcast do not reflect the views and opinions of Armed Media, New Productions and its affiliates. Enjoy the show.
No! I'm going down to Alphabet Street. I'm gonna crown first girl that I meet. I'm gonna talk so.
Channel switched.
Happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Kathy, and it is time for the F word. And it is some freaky weather on this fine Tuesday. I was driving home from our lake home in northern Wisconsin. That's normally taking me about 3.5 hours. Took me 5. And it was just like sun, rain, wind, lights out, craziness. But I'm here, you're here, and my darling friend Sandie Thibodeaux is here again this week like I asked her to be last week. How you doing, Sandie?
Fantastic.
There's a great F word for tonight. Fantastic, everybody. First of all, so y'all know she's down in Louisiana, and there was a gentleman visitor that wasn't very gentlemanly named Barry. How did everything go down there?
Well, luckily, Barry decided he wasn't an F word after all, so he just breezed on by, because he really could have really bad F word, according to what I was predicting. All the thousands and billions of prayers that everybody rose up with, Barry decided that, he would just go on his merry little way. We were very fortunate. We here in Gonzales area, we were supposed to get Saturday, rain.
Wow.
And a couple. So that was such a blessing. We did, of course, there were some flooding in certain areas and, a lot of power outages for a day or two. Not here, thank God. But, the majority was thunderstorms, just, normal pop-up thunderstorms.
Right.
So we were extremely blessed, and I'm glad Barry decided to not show his...
No Barry butts allowed, everybody. Well, thank God. Did I see that? I saw pictures. I was, up north, so I wasn't really watching the news. I was outside enjoying the weather. But did New Orleans get flooded? Did I see that right?
Well, New Orleans got flooded before Barry got here, like the day before, because we had some torrential rains, because Barry had been in the Gulf down there for a while, stirring around.
He just hanging out, yeah.
Yeah, he was just, taking his good old time. So, they did. But some of the areas are known, heavy rain like that, it will. Within hours, so it wasn't, 8 tall, it was only a few inches in certain buildings, some of the hotels downtown
Right.
and stuff. So, some areas did get a lot more, but not catastrophic, let's put it that way.
So that's so good because, not the devastation that everybody was afraid of. So thank God. Thank God. Seriously, that's literally like you nailed it. It's the prayers. Because it easily could have gone the other way. Well, I want, actually, too, when I was driving home, I came a little back way because of the rain was coming down so heavy and traffic was backed up. Well, there was flooding on some of the streets, and I'd have to go around that and go through it. Luckily, I know all the back streets, but wow, it was just crazy. And I had just missed all of the storms. I'd come in on the tail end of it, and they had roads blocked off and all kinds of craziness.
Or, sometimes you're on a road and the water comes up. You don't realize how deep that water is, and you turn around.
No.
So you're kind of just stuck.
And that was one of them. It was they had a cop in front of it, and there was a little tiny white car sitting in the middle of a big puddle. So I went, yeah, that's a little deep, I think.
Yeah.
Well, Sandie, I wanted to get back with you on HempWorks. And, I know I said, I want to hear about, like, some different things. I know you're kind of limited, but people that it's helped. And, I mean, if you were to guess, and, because what'd you say you've been doing this for, like, 2 years, right?
Tomorrow will be 2 years.
2 years tomorrow. Wow. That's great. So, okay, how did you get started?
Well,
When you signed up, who'd you hear about it from? I can't. I know you said that, but
sure. Well, like we were talking last week, and I was telling my story of how I came across CBD. Because of my medical issues, my debilitating, pounding head issues and stuff. You have to read between the lines, because I can't say that head issue, the M word, but because of that, and my girlfriend let me know that CBD works for her niece. That's how I came. And like I said last week, I had never heard of CBD. Didn't have any clue what CBD was, but because I trusted my girlfriend, I said, well, I've tried everything else, I might as well try this too. And because of the amazing that I got from CBD after years 24/7 with these pounding head issues. That could help drugs that they were given.
right.
Nothing else they could do. But okay, if I got to live with them, I guess I was, even though I wasn't living, believe me. So after I started, and now, not every minutes.
Yeah, and that's a miracle.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
And that on Saturday.
Mm.
And I knew, telling them out of bed, I want to get dressed. I want to get out. I want to live again. And so that's when Ken said, well, if you're going to share this with everybody, why don't you just go ahead and, sign up and become an affiliate? And I did. Still didn't know that much about it because, I was brand new, and I just trusted my instincts, and I trusted God enough to just say, okay, if it works for me and it works for at least one more person that I know, then that's okay. I've done my job.
Right.
And in these 2 years, oh my gosh, there are thousands of people that, from children to even our, and I'm 71. And I know a lot of people are elderly, but when I say elderly people, I'm talking about late 80s and 90s.
Wow.
These people are, now being able to, some of them are not using walkers anymore. Some of them are, just doing things that they haven't done years due to this God-given plant. And it's a miracle.
Wow. And, it was always such, and I know it's not marijuana, but, it was always looked down on,
Kind of a stigma.
Yeah. And even now, like the marijuana plants there's medical marijuana. And all these years, I'm sorry, look at Willie Nelson. He's doing pretty darn good for his age, isn't he? It's like, that's been his.
Of course, Will Nelson is not, I don't know how much CBD he's taken.
There's got to be a little in there somewhere.
Yeah. Well, the marijuana, it does have a touch of CBD in it, so yes, he's getting some. Everybody takes different reasons.
Right.
CBD, medicinal reasons. Marijuana you take basically for recreational. Now, medical marijuana is totally different, and that you have a prescription for, and it still, though, it's very, very high in THC. It does space you out, which does give you a high, which does, and that's why some people, even though they better than they did, they don't like the feeling.
Right.
They don't like that permanent feeling.
Oh, yeah.
A few minutes, but you don't want to be a zombie or whatever, for days at a time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you want to be able to function. How's that for an F word? Yeah, you need to function.
That's why CBD is totally different. CBD spaced out. You don't get a high. You're not a zombie. It just gives your life back again.
Mm-hmm. Now, going through the different kinds of products, like you said, for children, for elderly, for, athletes, that's a huge market. I know a lot of them out there that, are doing their own brands or, they're marketing different things. But, it's the purity. It's, if it's working for them, that's great, whatever it is. But tell me more about the company that you're working with and, what is different about it, why people want to go to your website, and what's that website again?
www.creallyworks.com, and that's CBREALLYWORX.com.
Okay. So, what's the difference? Because now I know it's from Kentucky, which, that's where my kin is, so I think it's good anyway.
That's where the form, we get all, that's our hemp in Kentucky, and it is, the form is an FDA-approved form. It was a pilot program in 2014 when the Farm Bill came up then, and it's still, going strong. The way our company started, and we're a ground-level company. Years old on May 15th.
Wow. Okay, so you really got started early.
Absolutely.
Wow, that's great.
The reason it got started was the owner of HempWorks, Jenna Swagel, major medical issues, and I can't say what they are. They were major. And the doctors and everything else wanted to put her on all these drugs, and she refused. And so she did go on, start using marijuana. In fact, they moved to Nevada so that way she could get help her. And it did help her. But she did not like the way she felt. She said she wasn't living. She was, it was just, and she had 2 small children and stuff. So she said, no, I've got to find something different, something that will help me, but that I won't be in this state of, whatever.
Right.
So that's when she started researching CBD, and she found the farms in Kentucky, and they went down there, and and they made her a batch up and stuff, and she started taking it, and she was feeling fantastic.
Wow.
So she said, we need to go ahead and start a company. Well, at the time, her husband Josh owned My Daily Choice, which is the nutritional sprays, which, he had been in business for 3 years doing that. And he said, Jenna, I really don't want to mix CBD with my nutritional sprays because they're 2 totally different, products. And, so she said, well, I'll just start it on my own. So she just started like a little Facebook page and started calling some people, and did that for like 3 months, and it went from, 1 order to 2 to 100 to 500.
Wow.
She went back to him and she said, look, we got to do something. This needs to be a business, and I want us to be a company, a family company. So he said, what we'll do is, My Daily Choice will still be the parent company, but your company will be in the umbrella of the company. She said, that's fine. He said, well, what do you want to name your company? And she said, Hemp Works. And that's how we came about Hemp Works, because hemp worked for her.
Right.
And so it started May 15th, formally started as a company May 15th, 2017. And, the company has, every month the company is tripling and quadrupling customers and affiliates. It's just, we're in, the UK now. We're in, other European countries. They just opened a whole branch of HempWorks in Nigeria this past week.
Wow.
Yeah.
So I totally, I've heard of Mary Kay, Amway, Tupperware, all of that.
Yeah,
so,
been there, done that.
Okay, so MLM.
Yes. Okay.
Can you, because it has a bad stigma. It's like, ooh, you sell Amway?
And the reason it does is because of 1,000 years ago, when people were doing these pyramid schemes.
Okay.
Pyramids are totally illegal. You can't do those anymore. And the reason was because the pyramid was, the top person was not the only one making money, but he was making the majority of the money, and you always had a cap, basically.
Okay.
No matter how much you sold or how much hard work you did, after, say, $40,000, that was it. If you sold $1 million, you only got $40,000, So it was just illegal. They weren't doing it right. Anybody who shops anywhere, basically every company is a type of MLM, even though it's a multi-level marketing, which is normally online, okay? But look at Walmart.
Right, okay.
You have the owner.
Mm-hmm.
You have employees under him. You have employees under them, employees under them, employees under... It's basically the same principle, except those companies, all the employees down to the bottom level people are limited to what they can make, because they go to work every day.
Right, they're getting paid hourly wages or salary.
They have $5 an hour, $10 an hour, $1,000 a month, whatever. Whereas multi-level marketing, it's just wide open. You make what you put into it. Now, there are a lot of MLMs who their compensation plan is not nearly like ours. And the reason ours is so great is because of Josh Swagel. He started in MLMs when he was 18 years old in college. And he had grown in this one company that I worked with, way big time, and he was making too much money, so they changed their compensation plan.
Yeah, that's like when I worked at Nordic Track, we made too much money.
Yeah, and
like,
so
they'll take that away.
Okay, we've got a cap here, $40,000 is what as high as you can go. Well, he got to thinking, and it's like, no, that I'm selling more for you. You're making, of course, the company's always going to make money.
Right.
They wouldn't be able to be in business. So he finally just said, enough's enough. And he said, I'm going to start my own company. And that's when he started My Daily Choice. And he said, I'm going to do, because at that time, he had made a lot of money. And he was young, in his early 20s. And he said, I don't need the money. I don't want my people with my company going through what I went through. If Susie signs up and Susie sells enough to make $1 million this month, I want her to make $1 million this month. Now, if Susie signs up and she doesn't want to build her business like that, she only wants, say, $500 extra a month, okay, that's fine too. Mm-hmm. But I want it to be out there that your opportunity, I'm not going to hold you back. And he does not. This company, and like you were saying, some of the others, and, I've been Mary Kay, I've been Avon, I've been Rodan and Fields, I've been Scentsy, I've been, 2 or 3 others.
Why? Let me ask you this. Why did you, because I know people that do like Rodan and Fields.
Yes.
And it seems like they're doing really well. What made that something that you left, and this is something that's working for you?
Because, and Rodan and Fields, the products are awesome. I will say that. But the products were extremely expensive.
Yes.
And the majority of people I know don't have $300 a month or whatever to spend on cosmetics when they need it for groceries or
right.
daycare or something like that. And it got to the point where I felt I was begging people to buy, and I'm not that.
No.
That's not me. And it was too expensive for me to keep up, because any MLM you do as a consultant, affiliate, whatever your title is under that company, you do have to purchase products once a month.
Right.
That's just, that's a given. Because first of all, you need to be using the products. Second of all, that's how the company stays in business, is because, at least you're ordering every month,
Yeah, so they're still making money, even if you're not.
Sure.
Right.
But, $300 a month.
Mm-hmm. That's a car payment.
Yes.
It's a really nice car payment.
Anything.
Right.
That was the thing. If you're not making any, how are you going to spend how are you going to justify that?
No.
And it also was very expensive to get into. That was another thing,
That was always, for people that want to get started, you'd have such a large startup cost for different things.
Yes. And with HempWorks, yes, you have to buy at least one product a month. Mm-hmm. Well, either you have the option, you can, you use it personally, or you can sell it.
Right.
And, so, and I always have products here. You don't have to have inventory, which is great. But I always have products here because it never fails. Someone will call me, Sandie, I'm out. I'm going to order, but it won't be here in time. I don't want to wait a week for it to come in. Do you have any on hand? Mm-hmm. So I give them that one. When theirs comes in, they bring it to me. So, I have it. Or we travel a lot, like, we're race car drivers.
Yeah.
And So when I'm at a drag race, I set up my little table there, and I sell CBD coming and going.
I love it. I didn't know you did that. So you can do it's kind of like retail, but not retail in a sense.
Sure. Yes. And, like one week we were there for like 4 or 5 days, and I sold 25 bottles.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's not.
And because I'm nosy, so 25 bottles. What does that mean to you?
Well,
I mean, just to give somebody an idea.
sure. Well, my commission rate, because of the rank I am right now, there's 3 different levels of ranks. Like in any company, you're gonna, is I get 50%.
Wow.
Of the business volume from all, everything that I sell. And so, yeah, it adds up real quickly.
Nice.
And those 3 or 4 days was not me just sitting there. I mean, we raced in and out and all that stuff. So, I mean, if it had been like a shop,
Mm-hmm.
I probably would have sold a whole lot more. But, I mean, I had to wait for people to come to me or when I was there. Some people came when I wasn't there and left me a message. Hey, I want to talk to you. What time will you be back? So that's the way I do it, though, because, we do travel a lot. But I always want to have some here for that reason. I also do some little vendor events at, all these little trade shows and stuff around. And so, if Joe comes up to me and he wants a bottle, I want to be able to give it to him that day instead of him having to
order it. Right.
Yeah. So that's why I have, quote unquote, inventory. But you don't have to. It's not required. Whereas a lot of these other places, you do. And so anyway, get back to when I started and how you start as far as trying to be an affiliate.
Right.
And we were talking about the high cost of some of these other companies.
Yeah.
And I mean, anywhere from, a few $100s to $1,000 or more.
Right.
Well, HempWorks, your sign-up fee, and it's a one-time sign-up fee, is $20.
Get out. No, so that's
And
so
that
affordable.
gives you all your websites, gives you your back office, gives you all training galore, gives you, everything that you need for your business. And it's not a monthly fee for your websites, it's one time. All these other companies I was with, I paid anywhere from $30 to $40 a month.
Oh, wow.
For one website. We have multiple websites, and I've only paid one $20 fee for those. Now, yes, granted, you do have, it is required for you to stay active, and to earn commissions, you have to purchase at least one product a month.
What are the average prices?
Anywhere, the pet product, one product is $39.
Oh, yeah.
It goes all the way up to, say, $599, which is 12 products. But on the director pack, which is a 4-pack, and the executive pack, which is the 12 products, when you buy those, you don't pay full price. Like most of our products, and I'm not going to say the pet product, but, the majority of our oils and creams and, the skincare products are $69.
Okay.
Okay. The 750 milligram is $89, but we're going to stick with the $69 just to make it easy. So if you buy 1, 2, or 3 products, you're going to pay $69 each. But if you buy a director pack, which is 4 products, you're going to buy 4 products, but you're only going to pay for 3 of them because you get one free. So it makes it like $49 each instead of $69 each.
Wow. And so when you buy 4 of them, I mean, that's how you're building up.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
And, of course, when I sell one, I sell it for $69. I'm not going to sell it for $49. So I made $20 when I bought it, and then when I sell it, I make another $20.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, I get a jump start on. You get a jump start on all the new orders. We get paid every week on Thursdays.
Wow.
For all the new orders that we got in the week before. Then once once a month we get paid for all our reorders. Now, reorders, when you first start, you're not going to get a monthly check for a while until people, till you find your customers build up and they start reordering, or if they decide to buy other products and stuff. But we get, like I say, on your weekly checks is for, you get a jump start bonus on, whatever you've sold the week before. And, there's 3 levels. There's the builder level. That's someone who buys an affiliate. Once you sign up, if you purchase one item a month, you're considered a builder. That is your lowest commission rate.
What would that commission rate be? So that'd be somebody like, okay, and we'll just say it's me. So
Sure.
like, okay, I want to be able to have the site and get the products and, have my friends go there when I tell them how awesome it is.
Sure.
Right? So then I get a little bit of commission off of what they buy.
Sure. So, okay, like today, you decide, you call me and you say, Sandie, I'm ready to do this. And we've talked before and all this stuff. So what I will do is, okay, and I'll explain to you, builder rank is 30%. Now, it's not 30% of the price of the product. It's 30% of the business volume. And that's any company. Each product is
Right, there's cost involved.
Sure. So you'll get 30% of everything that your new customers purchase. Now, if you want to be a director, which is the next level, you need to purchase 4 products every month, which is, like what I do.
Like what you do, yeah. And so that's getting the 4 for the price of 3, which makes it 49. Okay.
Sure. Yeah, so you've already made money there, And so then you move up to 35%.
Okay.
Now, if you're, and all this is according to what you want for your business.
Right.
It depends on what you want. But anyway, so then the next one is 50%. And that's where, if you want it to be a business, that's where you want to get as soon as you can. There's 2 ways you can do that. You can buy the 12-pack, which is $5.99. You get 12 products, and you still get that discount on each one. But, $600 is a big hump.
Yeah.
Money. And you only have to do that once now. You don't have to buy a 12-pack every month. You have to do that once. Or, in 1 month time, you can buy 2 director packs. You don't have to be together, but in that 1 month. And so you're looking at, $400 rather than $600, and you're automatically executive level.
Okay.
Which is 50%. And you stay at executive level forever as long as you buy 4 products a month. Like I say, you don't have to buy the 12 products anymore. As long as you just buy 4 products each month, you can be that executive level. So you're getting 50%. Now, with everything else, if when you sign up under me, I get part of, I get a portion of whatever commissions, well, not from you, but from the company.
Right.
The company pays me, not you.
Right, so it doesn't come out of my commissions. It doesn't make me any less.
No,
they just take it from their
profits.
Revenue.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then, if you sign up someone, then you're going to get, commission off of that. Then I get commission off of them. And depends on which level you are as to how many levels of commission that you can.
That was my next question, because I've heard of different ones that are like down 7 levels or 12.
Ours is 10.
This is 10.
Okay.
Okay.
We have a chance of making up to 85% commission.
Oh, wow.
Now, yes, now that's not when you're starting off or something. That's when you get way up there, and it people like me who, don't come in with 3,000 people, who start off from the beginning, that's going to take me a little while to get there. We have certain ranks also after you get there. The first one is 5K. If your team, and this is not just on you, but your team has a business volume of $5,000 a month, and you can stay at that rank for 3 months, like, okay, I'm a team leader.
Okay.
And my team did it. We ranked 5K or over for April, May, and June.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Fun.
Thank you. So I got a one-time $500 bonus. Plus, I get a car allowance now every month of $150.
Wow.
Yes. And it only gets better from there. I mean, that's 5K. 10K, we have 5K, 10K, 25, 50, 100, 250, 500, and the super affiliate. You know, just the bonuses alone, like I say, 5K, I got $500. 10K, you get $1,000. And this is a one-time. It's not every month.
And that, yeah, and then that's on top of your commissions.
Sure, and then it goes to 2,500, 5,000, 10,000. That's a big hunk of money for just what I call a freebie.
Right.
Plus your car bonus goes anywhere from $150 all the way to $1,000 a month.
That's a nice car.
Sure, and then when you get up to the 100K rank, then you also get an expense account anywhere, and this is monthly, anywhere from $2,000 a month to $20,000 a month. And we have quite a few people who are getting $2,000, $5,000, $10,000 a month
but wait.
in 2 years.
But that's what I was going to say. In 2 years, they're making this kind of money. Are the people that you think, like you said, you're not coming in with 3,000 people. I mean, the people that are making that kind of money probably had a network, I'm guessing.
Yes. They were with another company at one time, and they decided that, for whatever reason, that, either the company went under, which a lot of them do, or they didn't like the comp plan, which some, or they just, now because CBD is so in the news and they know what it's doing for people that, okay, you said, I'm switching. I'm coming, and they let their whole organization, every Tom, Dick, and Harry, customers they had and stuff said, hey, I'm switching over here.
I'm with.
Come with me or not. And so, some of these people, and then within, a month, they were making, 50,000, 50K and stuff. But that's not the norm.
No, that's not.
The normal people come in like you, me, everybody else, and we by ourselves, and we just, start on our own, and we just build up. And we appreciate it, okay? Because we work for it. Now, this is not a business for everybody. Just like, if you go to work at, Sears, that might not be, after a while, that may not be for you.
Somebody that's not friendly, or,
Sure.
Yeah.
Or it's not willing to work. I've had people who, have told me, well, I didn't make anything. And I said, well, what did you do? Did you call anybody? No. Put any posts on Facebook? No. Did you go out and meet anybody? No. Well, how did you make any sales? No. Well, how are you going to get paid if you didn't make any sales? So,
right. And so that, it's just like if you go to a job, if you don't do your job, you're going to get fired.
Sure, absolutely. But with the job, the majority of them, I've been there, done that. I'm 71. I worked a lot of jobs. However much, if you don't put in enough, you get fired. But if you put in more, it's not even usually a thank you.
No, exactly. You're expendable.
Yeah. Sure.
Always expendable.
Sure. And I was always the type of person in every job I had, I put in 1,010% because that reflected back on me. But, if I started off at $10 an hour, whether I did it or not, I still made $10 an hour.
Yes.
Where with this, if I work it, I get paid for it. If I don't work it, I don't get paid for it. And when I first started out, I just like everybody else, I tried to recruit, I tried to get customers first, but I was recruiting. Okay, you want to, somebody would say, I want to do this. Okay, let's sign up. Well, I've learned that interview someone and find out from them, first of all, if it's the right time for them.
That makes sense.
Timing is always perfect, is crucial. And I find out what they're willing to do to make their business work. Are they willing to purchase one product a month? Are they willing to purchase 4 products a month? Are they willing to make 10 calls a day? Are they willing to do this, that, or the other? And make them, talk to them and ask them, do you want this as a business or a hobby? And some of them, after talking with them, and I don't want to discourage anyone,
right,
but at the same time, I want them to make sure that, yeah, this is really what I want, or no, I just want to be a customer. Because after talking with someone, I've had quite a few said, oh, no, I really don't want to do that. I don't want to post on Facebook. I don't want to do this. I don't want, I'd rather just be a customer. Okay, that's fine. And that the majority of customers and affiliates and stuff that I get are from my Facebook posts, from T-shirts that I wear everywhere I go that has HempWorks, and ask me about CBD on it, from my card decal that I have, and, and passing out called Blitz cards. It's a big business card, basically, but it's got a lot of information on it. Just talking to people, seeing people, getting out there.
Do you think, I don't know if you ever go to, like there's senior expos out there. Do you ever go to anything like that?
Yes, ma'am. We go to as many things as we can. Now, some things we aren't allowed to set up booths for, because they have different restrictions.
Right.
But I always have my shirt on.
Mm-hmm.
I always have my cards with me. I always have information with me. So if we're going through all the booths or just walking around, then, I can't tell you how many, even in a restaurant, Kathy, I've had people, that were behind me, and on the back of my shirt it says, ask me about CBD. And they do. They tap me on the shoulder and said, okay, you say ask me about CBD, I'm asking you. I have gotten affiliates from wearing my shirts in a restaurant.
Wow.
Yeah, I have gotten customers from Walmart.
They see, though, how you are, Sandie, because the person that's not going to be right isn't going to do that, isn't going to be outgoing, isn't going to talk to strangers. That everybody always asks me to do these kind of things because that's my personality.
Sure.
They're like, oh my gosh, Kathy, you know so many people. But then I also know that I'd rather have somebody else do the work.
Sure.
So,
and,
right.
And you're that's being honest.
Right.
And that is the most prized, thing,
mm-hmm.
is being honest with me, but more so with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I say, this is not, and not just HempWorks, but anything. It's not for everybody.
Well, you have to work at it to make it work. And if you're
Sure.
not willing to, like I said, I know so many people, and that's why I want to help you and why wouldn't we get like a celebrity endorsement? Why can we do that, or are you not allowed to?
Absolutely.
Well, okay, I got you. Okay.
Absolutely.
Because, all of these athletes that I know, they use this. And they might not use this particularly, but, if they could get something.
Sure, I would want someone, though, of course, that would be using HempWorks.
Exactly.
Because I want them to be honest.
Right.
Because honesty is the key.
Yep.
In fact, some people tell me I'm honest to a fault. Well, I'd rather be that way.
I call it transparent. You got to be transparent. Completely.
I don't want Joe Jones to say, oh, how great HempWorks is when he's using a gas station HempWorks.
Ooh. I want to ask you about that. So,
okay.
Sandie, there is gas station CBD. I just saw it. I'm like,
yes.
Wait a minute. I'm sorry. That'd be like, okay, to me, that's like buying sushi at a gas station.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got to be. Is it?
It's horrible. They, first of all, and I mean, I love gas stations, okay?
Well, yeah, we all got to go there. Yeah.
Yes. But the gas station people, and even some of these top people and, places, those people are not rated on. They're out there to make a buck.
Well, I wouldn't think that they are educated on it. I mean, because that's not their main focus either.
That's right. They just, hey, here's on the shelf. You want it? Fine, buy it. Here's, $50 in my pocket. They don't care. They don't care the quality of the CBD. That is the main thing. Ours is a pure CBD. Ours only comes from the hemp plant. The CBD and our carrier oil is from the hemp plant. It's not from MCT. It's not a manufactured, carrier oil. It's not olive oil. It's not peanut oil. It's not glycerin. Nothing is added to ours other than a flavor, so it tastes good. But the main properties of the CBD the carrier oil should be from the plant.
Mm-hmm.
That is a pure CBD oil. If a company says they have a pure CBD oil and they have more than those two ingredients, and I'm not counting the flavor, then they are not a pure CBD oil. The main thing to do, wherever you buy CBD, is to turn that bottle around. First of all, find out where it's manufactured. Not China.
Oh my gosh. Are there some that actually do?
Oh, absolutely. And there's no regulation.
No, there's not. That's scary.
No.
Especially now with all the craziness.
You may have 10, 15 ingredients in that little bottle of CBD. Well, every ingredient other than the plant that you add to it takes away from the properties of the CBD. So you you're throwing your money away. You might as well just drink a teaspoon of water.
Right.
That's the main thing, is always, whether you use HempWorks, I said last week, HempWorks is not the only pure CBD oil company out there. They have some others. The others companies, their comp plan, if you want to be part of the business, their comp plan's not nearly like ours. But, as far as the CBD itself, sure, there are some other ones. They are a lot more expensive than ours.
Mm-hmm.
So why spend $150 for a bottle when you can spend $69 for a bottle?
Right.
But the main thing to always look at is the ingredients on the back of that bottle.
So let me ask you, because look at how much you know about it. I mean, do they have training? Like you get your website. How does that work? So let's say that my brother decides he wants to become an affiliate under you, of course, right?
Sure.
So
The company has thousands of videos, training material, training documents. Constantly, every day we have something coming in. I have lots of videos that I send to my team. Because, if your brother say he wants, and his name is John. Okay, John, when I put him on my team, he will automatically, see my videos. He will see my training. He will see everything that I learn, that I teach my team.
I love it.
You
take responsibility for your team.
Oh, absolutely. That's my team.
Right.
I don't succeed without them.
Right.
And they don't succeed without me. So, and that's the same way with the company. They know that in order for us to succeed, they have to continuously be on the up and up and be training us because every day something's changing, believe me.
Mm-hmm.
Because FDA is watching.
Ooh, yes, they are. They want it. They're going to take it. Yeah, they want to take it.
They don't like us at all. So every day we things saying, okay, we can't say this anymore. We can't do this anymore. Because it's not compliant.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the things when we first started that we could say, and we could say medical names, we could say diseases, we could do all that stuff. Now that we've gotten in the spotlight, then they're out there ready to pounce down and shut people down.
Mm.
So we have to be very careful. And that is my job. Pass that on to my team. And, and everybody, we all make mistakes.
Right, yeah.
But if I see one of my team posting something on Facebook that's got a medical name in it or something that's not compliant, I text that person immediately. Hey, Susie.
Take it off.
I love your post, but that word you need to substitute. You can't say PAIN. You have to say discomfort. So, okay, I'll change that. So that is, my job.
Well, yeah, you're a compliance officer in a sense. Yeah.
And now, we do have a compliance department
Mm-hmm.
that, and like I say, every day or every few days we get a new text saying, hey, look, we can't say this, we can't do that, we can do this, we can do that. So they're constantly, there's more training than you want to know. I have documents that as soon as someone signs up, I send those training documents to them immediately. I send them tons of pictures that they can post that are compliant, that they can use. And they know anything that I post is compliant. They can copy and paste it and put their link on it instead of mine. So that way, if, their people see it and they want to order, they will go to their link and not to mine to order.
Mm-hmm.
But I am, as far as training goes, the training is awesome.
That's good. No, but that's important because, a lot of times...
A lot of times you're on your own.
Right. There's a company that I signed up just because it was my friend. Everybody does that.
Sure.
And I did not ever they're like, yeah, well, you just go in here and look, watch videos, blah, blah, blah. I'm like,
sure.
Well, I'm not going to do it.
No, people don't do that.
No.
They're there, to do it, but at the same time, you're not going to do it.
No, I'm not going to do it because if I don't, the welcome that you're giving them, see, I can see a difference, Sandie, because I didn't have that. It's like, oh, yeah, you just go there, and I didn't have that.
Yeah, honestly, Kathy, I didn't have that.
Yeah, but it's the person. If you really want to make it, if you're too busy doing other things and you just do it because it's your friend and you're just going to go, oh, okay. I literally, like this one company, it's like 3 years later, and I went, oh, yeah, that's right. I paid money for this stuff. I wonder what it's doing now. And, oh, they have what? Oh. Well, and so then I had their person above them all of a sudden take an interest in me, and I got more people involved. And then I got busy with my other, my day job, whatever you say. But I made some money because all of a sudden, but it took a while. And it's the drive. How much time you want to put into it, I think, you can
Absolutely.
And I'm curious, how much time do you put into it? Do you set aside, do you organize yourself? It's like I'm doing it this time of day, or what do you do?
I'm going to be honest. I wish I could say I did. I don't. I'm on Facebook, a lot, like most people, and my Facebook time is, besides personal, is business, so that's an easy thing for me.
Right.
And stuff. But it's not like an 8 to 9 job. No, I don't get up at a certain time in the morning and work, until this and go to lunch, and then, and I'm a night owl, so there's times at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning, I'm still posting things. I'm still talking to people who are also up at that time of night, for whatever reason. So, but that's me.
Sandie, how many followers do you have now?
Oh my gosh. I have working affiliates right now, and I'm not talking about the ones that they have underneath them, but probably 30-something
Okay.
good people. Yeah,
Right.
willing to
Oh,
work
it's an
here.
80-20 rule. I mean,
Yes.
always.
And, and as far as customers, oh gosh, I can't even begin. I don't know. Because every now and then I will get because as soon as someone orders, the company sends me an email.
Mm-hmm.
And, every now and then I'll get one that's like, oh, who is this person? They just happen to, and I find out because I send them a text, right, a letter right afterwards thanking them for ordering and asking them, how did you come across me? And most of it is because of my Facebook posts.
I love
or
it.
they watched one of my videos, my live videos, and they liked me and what I was saying, and so they decided to order. So, there's just, I have hundreds and hundreds.
I love it.
I want to say something real quick before we leave.
Okay.
The best part of doing this business, I get to work in my jammies. I don't have to wear makeup.
I know, right?
Yes, I can have dead hair like I do today. And I can work from anywhere and everywhere.
You could be, I was going to say, you could be in Cabo, drinking pina coladas at the pool. Yes.
We were on a cruise, and that whole week on the cruise, I was working because I had my shirts on, and I sold all kind of products, right there. I didn't have the products with me, but I got customers right then and there.
Wow.
Yes. I don't have to punch a time clock anymore.
Isn't that nice? That's what I love. That makes you feel like a grown-up.
Yes.
Doesn't
I can
it?
take longer than 30 minutes for lunch.
Mm-hmm. You
Or
can
I
make
can
your
go
doctor's
lunch when I want.
appointments. You don't have to ask for vacation time.
Well, that's next thing. I don't have to ask permission.
That's
First
right.
of all, I don't have to ask permission, and I had this before, to go to my grandchild's award banquet at school during the day.
Yep.
And be made to feel guilty because I wanted to take an hour off to go see my grandchild get an award. I don't have to do that anymore.
Do you know what that's called? Financial freedom. And that's what it's about tonight, everybody. Our F words, if you want to remember something, financial freedom, and you go to, tell us your website again.
www.cbdreallyworks.com. That's CBDREALLYWORX.com. And when you go on there, make sure at the top, when you click on that link, it comes up and it says, welcome to Sandie Thibodeaux's site. Make sure you see that. If you don't, that means corporate's getting that commission and not me.
Uh-oh. Not good. Not good.
No.
All right. Darling, I love you to pieces. I'm going to talk to you some more this week. I've had just kind of a crazy, hectic week being up north, but I will talk to you and get some things going. And as everybody knows, it's the F word. Thank you, Jimmy and Joe, for everything you do to get everything on Armed Radio. Have a great week, everyone. Good night.
Have a blessed week, Kathy.
Thank you, love. Bye.
Bye-bye.